Hello everyone, my name is Alyan Firewala and today I am live with very special guest Mr. Eric. Mr. Eric is an award-winning and trendsetting marketing mavericks that has created a full-service social solution network ecosystem that is revolutionizing branding and marketing. So welcome Mr. Eric, how are you?
Hi, Alan. I'm great. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you so much for having me. I know we were playing ping pong for a while. We are going back and forth to get me on your show, but I'm glad we finally were able to make it happen.
Yes, exactly. So first of all, I am very thankful to you to coming in my show and giving me your valuable patient time. Thank you so much for coming.
Well, I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm looking forward to giving some good, insightful information to your viewership, to your audience.
Thank you so much. So before moving on a question, can you please introduce yourself?
Sure. Well, hi everybody. My name is Eric Zuley, and I am a television network owner, streaming television. I am a entrepreneur, actor, producer, director, speaker, coach, author, best-selling author. I do a lot of stuff, but ultimately, I my passion is promotion. My passion is giving people more visibility that want to make impact. And so my company, Easy Way Promotions, has been helping businesses, brands, influencers, and change makers become stronger change makers. We have a platform that is very unique, and now we've kind of moved over and shifted into the realm of owning the platform that provides the results, that provides the tools of success. And that platform is called Easy Way Network. And if I may, Alan, I'd love to share the screen to show people a little bit more about the platform I'm talking about, and just give you guys a little sneak peek. So it's actually a full service platform that, similar to Google and other sites that are full service platforms, we've made a navigation menu that gives you access to all the different sites that we provide, that helps you to get more exposure, brand development, as well as provide you the business tools that are needed to have a successful business for both you and your client. And so you can actually create an account on this platform, and then you can have a profile and then people will learn about you from our platform, and then we just draw a lot of traffic to your profile. You can put your social media on there, your about, your business, your video, the views you get, your appointments. You can connect, and then if you go to connect, it takes you to the social platform that we have. So there's a lot more I could show you, but let's go ahead and get back into the interview. And thank you for asking me that question, giving me the chance to let my story be told to your audience, my history.
That's great. Thank you so much for this wonderful introduction, sir. So, Mr. Eric, you have been recognized as one of the top 10 social media influencers in the world. What inspired you to pursue a career in social media and become an influencer?
That's a great question. What inspired me? Well, for a long time, Alan, I was always a people person. I started out doing a lot of video game stuff, and in the video games on the internet, like, I don't know if you guys remember Warcraft and Starcraft, but I played a lot of those strategy games, and I would get to know people in those games, and I'd actually network with those people. So I don't just meet somebody. I meet somebody and turn it into a business environment, a business relationship. I turn that relationship into relationship equity. So I've always been interested in people in general, and I've always been someone that wanted to help people. I've always wanted to use the gift that God gave me, which is the ability to speak and get people to respond to what I'm saying, as well as listen really well and really want to help those people. And so that shifted into doing music. That shifted into doing promotions, social media. I had a social media management and agency. I still have one, obviously, but I started out smaller, and then we moved into events, and then we moved into having a talk show. So I had a talk show for a long time. But what really inspired me is my passion for promotion, my passion for helping people. I love to hear people's stories, and it's like a game for me. How can I take your story? How can I take your vision, your dream, and make it a reality? How can I help you get to that next level that you want to get to? And so my passion for purpose, I think, is what really made me want to do what I do and be an influencer and the top 10 social media influencer. To be honest with you guys, um, I was really blessed to have some people put some blogs on me and say that I'm a very influential person. And I've done a lot of things in my career, my company. I want to give a lot of credit to my team, my company. We've done a lot of stuff, but I don't know if I'm really one of the top 10 in the world, like they said, but I was definitely, it was an honor to be um, in alignment with people like Sir Richard Branson and Mark Cuban from Shark Tank and just high level people like that, to be looked at in any possible way on a lineup like that was really a blessing. And we just want to just bless others, and just don't forget where the blessings come from. And we want to just share that story, that message to everybody else. But to answer your question, Alan, it's definitely my passion for purpose, my passion for helping people, and I've learned a lot along the way by power of association, by the people that I've been around, the influencers that I've been around, and I always pick little things up from people that I'm around. You are who you hang with, right? And I've just kind of turned it into our own little style of helping people.
That's great. Thank you so much for this wonderful answer. So, your hashtag EZWay movement has garnered support from over 500 celebrities, influencers, and CEOs. Can you tell us more about the inception of this movement and its impact?
Oh, thank you so much for asking that. Well, my Easy Way family will love this. So the Easy Way movement, hashtag Easy Way family, hashtag Easy Way. So first and foremost, let me tell you guys what Easy Way is. Easy Way is Eric Zuley. It started out really easy, Eric Zuley, and I do it my way, and I don't care what you have to say, which means I don't let other people's negative or even certain advice dilute the way that I'm thinking, and I have a certain way of how I do things. I'm a leader, and I create leaders. I help to build communities. We create communities, and Easy Way is God's way. I'm just going to say it straight out. Easy Way is a spiritual energy. It's a family, and it's really turned into impactful. It's an impactful family, and I love every day I get to hear an amazing story or an amazing testimonial from one of our Easy Way family members. We're up to about close to 5,000 now. I see posts, I see events, and Easy Way helps to boost those events, helps to boost those podcasts, those posts, whatever any of our Easy Way families doing. Our network helps to scale that, and it really is a family type of community, and it's really awesome to see people supporting one another. Like if someone goes into one of our chats, our private chat groups, and says, hey, I have this event coming up, 15 other Easy Way family members will come in and press the share button with that. And so it's a very impactful supportive community, and it's a movement. Now on the hashtag movement side of things, it's become a powerful movement that makes people want to share the message, and the marketing is only as good as the message. And it's really people's messages, it's their stories. I mean, we have members that have had domestic violence situations. We have a member that her son committed suicide, and she made a movie around it. And we just have so many impactful members that are doing so many amazing things. So Easy Way is the network. It's the fuel that keeps our company going. It's the brand that's the identity of what we're about and what we stand for. And it is a amazing, massive at this point household name on online, and more people. And I hope you guys that are watching right now, I hope you guys get involved and support it. Just like Rehan, Rehan himself, your guys uh, leader with the owner of the school. We were happy to put Rehan's episode on Easy Way TV, and this is a great example. I actually had it open up and ready to go. So we actually took you guys and we put you guys on our network. We want our influencers and our network, our community to learn about what you guys are doing out there in Pakistan and what Rehan's doing. I'm a fan. I love what he's doing with you, with the students and with you, Alan, and what they're teaching you. We're behind that. And so that's what the Easy Way movement is it's an empowerment arm for impactful brands, impactful projects. And we just help to promote and edify and grow through our platform when people create profiles. We do very impactful events. And so now a lot of people within the Easy Way network, the Easy Way family, know about you guys because we put it on Easy Way TV. So that's just a small idea of the movement. There's so much more. I don't even know how to answer that question. Honestly, it's God has came along and whoever your God might be, but the spiritual energy really got behind what we're doing. It's something more impactful than just a marketing company. And so thank you for asking that question. I really hope that your viewers appreciated my answer.
Thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful answer. So, as the CEO of Easeway Network, what is your vision for the future of your network, and how do you plan to continue its growth and success?
Oh, that's a great question. Wow, I give you props, Alan, because I do interviews too, and so game recognizes game. You did your research, and before I answer that question, I want to actually address. I don't know the name of the person, but I like this one comment that came in. I like it when you do these exchanges, Eric, with these people from all corners of the planet. So whoever that is, I'm sorry, it just says Facebook user, and if you want to comment your name, I'm glad to acknowledge that. I really appreciate that you acknowledge that you like what I do, and that fuels me. So thank you so much, as well as the other comments with the hearts and so awesome. So can you go back to the question? Okay. So being a CEO of Easy Way Network, what is my vision for the future of Easy Way Network? How do I plan to continue its growth and success? Well, my vision for Easy Way Network, honestly, on a short-term basis, is 10,000 members in our network making $100,000 per year. That's my vision. That's my short-term vision for our network. And we're at 5,000 now, and some of them are making a couple hundred, couple thousand per month right now. And so my short-term vision is that. My long-term vision is 100,000 members making $100,000 per year on a business level. Now, on a marketing level, on a branding level, on a technology level, Google, Facebook, maybe Google, LinkedIn, Facebook type of that idea, Eventbrite, and IMDb, maybe HubSpot. All the awesome platforms that everybody uses, Alan. We're just making it easier on them to put it into one place, one simple login. And so we've kind of used a little bit of all the best worlds, all the best functionalities for people to have the tools that they need to be successful. And we've built the platform. we've built the opportunity for people to. I mean, Alan, you and everybody out there, all of you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen again here. All of you guys can actually use our platform and you can enhance your podcast if you didn't know this. Okay, so this is, like I said, like LinkedIn, Facebook, and it's similar too. And we want to work with LinkedIn and Facebook. We don't want to be competition. And this is a private network. We're not public. But if you click on sites and you go back to the network, we actually have a platform that will boost your podcasts. Okay, so you can actually create a podcast. You could take your this show that you're doing right now, and you can put your logo and your cover image, put your information in, all of your social media, all of your stuff. Click on update, and that will take you into our platform, which I'm going to go ahead and use Radio Boomers Live as an example. So we actually have a platform that will boost all of that. And so you can have your podcast, put it on our platform, and we'll get you more viewership. We'll get you higher profile guests. People can do reviews. We'll help to boost everything that you're doing right there from our platform. And so my vision and my goal is to help people that want to use technology in marketing and make a bigger impact with their business. And I believe that we can be a $1 billion company within a couple years, as we work with everybody in the network, as we work with the community as it grows. So my vision definitely is to have a platform that creates perfect solutions for the entrepreneur or the speaker or the entertainer, really anybody with a brand. And I would love to see everybody in that network spread the word of their success. That's really my goal, is to have everybody in our network spread the word that they're happy that they're doing it the easy way.
Wonderful, sir. So your expertise lies in monetizing media. Could you share some key strategies or insight into how individual and business can effectively monetize in their media
Presence. Okay. Yeah, that's a great question as well. Sure. Well, I'll give you a for instance, Alan. When we first met, I looked at the background that you had, and it was a plain background, and the visual perspective of the audience watching right now would not have enjoyed it as much as they're watching the visual appealing aspect of the show now, because I asked you to put another background that matches my background. So now your whole perspective of your show on a visual perspective and what the audience is retaining is more fun to watch. Therefore, you're going to get more viewers. People are going to share more. They're going to appreciate it more. Therefore, you're going to grow your show. So my advice to anybody watching right now is to make sure that in all aspects of your podcast or your media vehicle, you really make sure your branding and the visual perception of your audience is very precise and very, you want to make it fun for them to watch. Now, on a monetizing level, when you do a visual branding perspective of your show, you want to use what's called product placement. Okay. This, for instance, is product placement. That's actually the ability for you to get, for us to capture your information, for you to then come into our network. You can take your phone out and you can scan what I'm pointing to right now, and it'll take you into creating an account. And that's a way to make money, is capturing information. So whatever you put on the visual is also a way to monetize. What do I mean by that? You could get a company that, or a supporter. You can either barter this, or you can get money. People can pay you for this. It's called product placement, advertising, pay to play. Okay. But it's really product placement. So people can pay you to put their logo on the background of your podcast. You could actually, Alan, you could take your logo on the bottom of your podcast and you could put someone's logo there, and they could pay you $500 to do that. Now, how do you get to that point? I'm gonna give you one more, guys. How do you get to the point where people start paying you when you're on a podcast? You have to have subscribers. You have to have a consistent audience. Companies that will pay you, individuals that will pay you to be on your podcast. I mean, I get people that pay me $2,500 to do what you're doing, Alan. I get $2,500, $2,500 to give them 30 minutes of my time to advertise them. Why? Because my network reaches 60 million homes. Because I have 155,000 followers. Because we reach millions of people, 1.2 million or so, between the thousands of groups that my company manages. So people will pay us to get a reach to that audience. So as a podcaster, and this will go directly focused to the people that have shows like this, audio or visual, your number one focus is to get subscribers, is to get people. I don't care if it's one new person, is to get people that will follow your show. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So we actually built, this was a test run that we made. We created a little test run podcast, but we created a very simple way for people to subscribe to you. We have a platform that helps you to collect that consistency and gets you to the point where you're making money with your podcast, where you're monetizing your media, you're monetizing your microphone. And so I'm not sharing my screen. Let me share my screen so I can show you what I'm talking about. So we built a platform here, and then you can click on subscribe. And now we're helping you to get the contacts, the content, the data. Okay. So I'm going to leave you guys with one more. Okay. Data. Write this down. Data equals dollars. That's how you monetize media.
Wonderful, sir. That's really awesome. Great. So my last question
You
is,
like that, huh, Alan? I saw you smiling. Did I give you some good golden nuggets there? You're like,
sorry?
ah. I said, did I give you some good advice? Did I give you and your audience some good advice, some good golden nuggets there? I saw a big smile, a big grin on your chin. Are you going to use that?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Awesome.
Okay, so you are not only social media influencer but also a best-selling author. Can you tell us about your book and valuable lesson it imparts?
Sure. Yeah. No, my book, The Influence Effect, is a best-selling book. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again and show you guys my website if you want to know a little bit more about me. And the first thing you're going to really see is my book. You know, you see, I did a tour. I was one of the speakers on the Think and Grow Rich tour. My company did the PR for them in 2019. And the book, The Influence Effect, actually featured the creator of the Make-A-Wish Foundation and Sharon Lechter, the co-author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and really amazing influencers. Even Danella with visibility now, which is huge. She does mega events. Archie Moore's son, my girlfriend, Dr. Dante Sears, the actor Vince Vaughn's mother, Shay Vaughn, who owns Women on TV and Worldwide TV, which we're partners with. Trey Ireland, which just did a big movie with Bruce Willis and Shannon Doherty. My dad, which is the biggest star on here. Aretha Gray from Betty White's Off the Rockers. It goes on and on. So we had a lot of impactors and influencers that came into this book. And what the book does is it gives you stories on how the people that wrote a chapter found their influence. And then what I did is I critiqued their stories and I helped them to make a bigger impact with that influence. And so really it helps you to find your influence effect. It helps you to find what you're doing. So if you click on book from my website, ericzuley.com, you can simply, you can click on buy and you can get it from Walmart and Amazon and all that fun stuff. And so the influence effect book was really one of the first things that made me who I am now on an influence level. And I appreciate New Life Clarity Publishing for doing this for me. And I appreciate my girlfriend and my dad and all my Easy Way family for convincing me to do the book. And my chapter is amazing. I'm giving you guys my story and really how I would meet people. It's a great educational session There's about maybe 4 or 5 pages that shows you how to network your way to success. How when you first meet somebody, how you get their cell phone number versus getting their secretary or their assistant or their team. And how I was able to go past all the guard dogs and the red tape, and I went right to the CEO, to the principal of whatever it was, because I would serve them first. Remember that, guys. Write that down. I serve first, you get served. I always support people first. I don't try to ever get money. I don't try to ever do business. I just like to be people's friends. You're my new friend, Alan. And hopefully if I support you and you're friends with me, you'll press the share button, right? You just give people love, and then the law of reciprocity, it's going to come back to you. And so basically the influence effect is a giant manual between everybody's different stories of their influence effect and how they grew. And it's a collaborative book, and it sold. It was a #1 bestseller on Amazon the first day we put it out. Compliments of Easy Way Promotions and all my Easy Way family. I appreciate all you guys for sharing and pushing it out. And thank you, Saba Ibrahim. Thank you. I appreciate that. So a couple people, Alan, this is another little piece of advice for you. You might want to look at your Facebook, because right now you're on probably private, because some people are saying they can't share. They're trying to share your show. So that means that StreamYard is automatically taking your distribution and making it private. In fact, here I'm gonna give you guys a little educational session. I hope this helps. I really do, because I do this on a regular basis. I train, I teach people. And by the way, this is me sharing your stuff. By the way, I'm sharing your show too. That's my little love for you. I'm sharing you out to our stuff. I'm promoting the school. So I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna go to your profile. And hopefully this helps you guys, because this is really big. This is really important. People need to know how to share. So you're live. Okay, so here's your live, right? Okay, you might have changed it. You might have changed it. So right here where the little icon of the planet is, you probably had an icon of a little lock or people, and it was probably not public. It was probably private. So to answer your question, when people are asking why can't I share, or that could be mine. It could be my people are asking me, and maybe my stuff's private. I don't know. But you want to make sure that when you guys go live, that little planet there, no, we're public, we're good. That little planet always has to be public, or people are not going to have the ability to share your broadcast, and you're going to lose out on a lot of viewership, and therefore potential advertisers, and therefore potential money. Hopefully that helps.
Exactly. Thank you so much for this wonderful answer. So
You're
I am again very thankful to you, Mr. Eric, for giving me a precious, valuable time for the interview. Thank you so much. I hope everybody also learned something new with your talk. Thank you so much, sir, for coming.
Well, I hope I could provide some value today to your show, and I hope that your viewers learned some things. And I'm very appreciative of you, Alan, and I welcome you and your viewers to our Easy Way family. And I'm actually gonna post our link if anybody wants to create their account and learn a little bit more about our network and get a little bit extra boosting to their business and a little bit extra support. So, and then you can also copy and you can duplicate that link if you wouldn't mind. And actually, Alan, what I want you to do when we get off of this interview, what I would love for you to do is I'm going to show you something. I want you to go to easywaynetwork.com. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and log out so I can show you guys how this works. So when you go to easywaynetwork.com, you're going to watch the video so you can learn a little bit more about us. But you're going to click on right here where it says join now under the login button. And then you're going to go ahead and join as a free member, or you can go ahead and glance at the options that we have to promote you more and brand you more. Click on free member. And then you're going to put in invite code Alan's name. Okay. So ALYAN. So Alan, I want you to make your username Alan. And maybe you do, I think it's Rehan, Allen, or you guys do that thing where you do the Rehan thing. Whatever your invite code is, you want to tell your audience what that's going to be. put your username in, your password, your email, say I agree to terms, and then submit. And then that is going to create you an account. And then what's going to happen is it's going to bring you in to our backend dashboard, which looks like this. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to click on profile, and then you're going to click on edit profile. Fill out this information, and then once you're done, it's going to build a profile for you on our platform, like this client here. And you could put your podcast here. You can put all your stuff. We'll promote you for free. And we also have upgraded options you want to take a look at as well. So I want you to do that, Alan. I want you to do that for me so we can help to promote your podcast. And you can put your podcast on our platform, and we'll get you more viewership and more support. How's that sound?
That's great. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.